on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the brand new competitive pass, which is live in-game right now, and a lot of you are not going to like the changes that EA made. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. Now, number one, if you go to your live events tab, normally you hit L2 or left trigger on Xbox. This is where you're going to see the competitive pass. If you don't see it right here, check the archive section. I imagine they're going to move it back over to the active section, but the previous competitive pass expired, and then when the new one updated, it stayed over here in this section. So it is live. This is how you find it. If you cannot find it, let's go through it because there's a lot of changes. One of them, in my opinion, and I think a lot of you are probably going to disagree with me, but one of the changes, in my opinion, is good and for the better of the game mode. The second change is terrible and frustrates me to no end. Let's talk about it, okay? We're teasing you enough here. So, number one, and I don't know how long this is going to stay, but daily objectives within the competitive pass still have triple XP. So that's definitely a W. Hopefully it stays like this each and every day. These are very easy to knock out, and if you do the math here, right, you get 46 XP just from dailies, and you can do those every day, obviously. The next tab is where you guys are not going to like this change. I think a lot of you, they basically made winning matter again, and I am okay with this. So they got rid of the stats-only track during wins objectives from Season 1 to Season 2, and that was a good thing because I hated those as well. But what happened is everybody would just load into a game, come out and field goal block, and it was kind of like the bat signal that we're going to start farming stats. And so people, total strangers, friends, would match up in MUT Champs, which is supposed to be like the most competitive game mode of the game. And I need to remind you guys, this is a competitive pass. It's called a competitive pass for a reason. They turned it into a user participation trophy pass, if we're going to be honest with each other. And I know a lot of you are not sweaty or competitive, but it's called a competitive pass for a reason. Basically, people were farming stats and making it a lot easier to get these objectives. So what EA did is they reduced the number of statistical objectives that you need to get. Now you just have basically yards, points, kickoff returns, and they made winning matter, and they made it winning matter in a big way. Look at this. One win gives you 30 XP, another win gives you another 30, 5 wins gives you 30. So literally winning 5 games in 1 week is going to give you 90 XP. I think even if you're a terrible player, a lot of you can manage to get 5 wins. Now, if you're able to go above and beyond that, and this is what I'll have to strive for here, is like, you know, you get another 10 wins, or another 5 plus the 5 that you would get here, you're going to get 45 XP, 15 wins gets you another 45, and if you can get to 20 wins, another 45. One thing I would like to see is for those people who get into kind of like the 15 to 20 range, because that's a lot of, you know, a big portion of people who play all their games. I wish they would have added like 1 XP per win somewhere, like a repeatable goal, but that's not in here. So again, just to say it, they made MUT Champs as far as winning matter. And in my opinion, that's how it should be. Solo battles, they reduced the number of objectives here as well. So it's rushing touchdowns, passing touchdowns, and some of your objectives might look a little bit different than they do on my screen. I know that was a thing early in the year that everybody could have different objectives. I don't know if it's going to be the same way there. Gaining first yardage, but again, winning in solo battles is really the thing that's giving you a big chunk of your XP. It's no more farming stats and all of that. And also, you're going to want to make sure, I'm going to skip over head-to-head seasons because at the end of the day, for XP on the competitive pass, this is not worth it. Head-to-head seasons is great for rewards because you get a lot of coins and you get a lot of packs if you can win games in seasons and also like make the playoffs and win Super Bowls. So that's why they don't give you as much XP within head-to-head seasons. And to me, it's more sweaty than MUT Champs. Now, MUT Champs might be a little bit more sweaty because you actually need to win games now. But overall, if I had to pick one or the other to grind the comp pass, I'm always playing MUT Champs, whether it's on my main account here where we have a goon squad or over on my No Money Spent account where we don't have as good of a team, but, you know, it's decent. But going back to solo battles, you're going to want to make sure you're playing these on veteran because if you look at the milestone rewards, you're still going to be compensated for racking up stats within milestones. And also pay attention, these things here that I'm tabbing through, they all have an expiration date or timer to the upper right, 6 days, 22 hours, and, you know, whatever minutes. Milestones don't reset every week. They might add more on, you know, halfway through this pass because it expires in 55 days, but these are not going to reset next Friday, so just kind of get that out of your head. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, win solo battle games on veteran difficulty are higher. So the more wins you rack up in solo battles, and this is catering to you offline players here, the more XP you can get. This is something that they added in there, and I think it's pretty fairly spread out, so I'm cool with this as well. But you don't want to play on rookie anymore. You want to play on veteran. That's the hardest level you should play on. You don't get anything else for playing on anything higher than veteran, so stick to that. But there are milestone rewards here. Now, the big change that they made that I absolutely hate, and I'm going to skip all the way to it. We'll go through the rest of the rewards in a moment, but this is very, very bad on EA's part. Like, I absolutely hate it. They changed the level 27 reward to 2 legend packs. And if you've opened up a legend pack this year, you know how absolutely trash they have been. Like, they're garbage. You should never spend your coins on them. Even when you buy them in bundles, they're terrible. It's basically a waste of money. They're good because they give you good toppers when you get the legend bundles, but legend packs themselves have been absolute trash. And instead of at level 27 getting a full legend card, you're now getting 2 legends, 2 legend packs, not a guaranteed legend, not a guaranteed full legend. And then they did the same thing. You're going to go through all the trouble here, right, to get to level 53 on the competitive pass. What is your prize at the end of it? 2 more legend packs that are probably going to give you a bunch of 80 overall cards. Like, this is terrible, EA. You got time to fix it because it's going to take a while for people to get to level 27, probably 2 weeks from now. Change it back to regular legend packs, please. Give us a full legend card. If you want to make it B&D, that could be the middle. I don't like that either, but that could be kind of our middle ground there. You cannot reward us for sweating our brains out for 2 legend packs. It just can't be done. It can't be a thing. We kind of already covered the rest of the rewards within this comp pass when they revealed them, but if you missed out, let's just kind of cover the important ones. You're going to get your standard, red zone, touchdown, and midfield packs. You got Season 3 XP in there, which is definitely a W to help you level up that pass. You got coin rewards. At level 9, you're going to get an 89 OVR BND, aka Champion Fantasy Pack. I'm probably not going to make a video going over the best card to take from this pack because there's only a handful of options. Charles Cross at left tackle is probably pretty good, but you also got the free Trent Brown from the Harvest promo, which is a better card at the same position. Marlon Humphrey, 88 speed corner, so he's going to be a bit outdated. CMC would be like a good backup or a receiving back, but there's not a lot of great options within this pack. There's only like 5 cards to choose from. If you scroll down a little bit further, the first player reward, and it's going to be a couple weeks away, but it's going to be this 91 overall exclusive Jack Campbell. Really good card. 6'5", 92 speed, good hit power, good tackle. He gets Lurk Artist for 1 AP. Not a huge name. It's a legend, so that's a W. But if you ignore the name and look at the attributes, this is probably going to be one of the best, if not the best users in the game because of the height, the speed. Lurk Artist for 1 AP. It's a really, really good card there, so I'm cool with that one. And remember, if you get in the top 1,000 people, you are going to earn an auctionable version and a non-auctionable version of the card, so you can make some coin. The auctionable version also gets an extra ability bucket, but the abilities in there are either overpriced or not worth activating, and especially, with Lurk Artists and Pick Artists and some of the zone KO abilities for corners and safeties being so good, it's just not worth it. But that's a really good card. We talked about the Legend Pack, just super trash there. At level 33, you get a 90 overall B&D Unstoppable pack. Just off the top of my head, DK Metcalf was really good. I would probably say Kyle Pitts is the best option out here. It wouldn't be bad to take Quinnen Williams or Myles Garrett to maybe give your D-line some depth or help your D-line out, but at level 33, we're so far away from this pack, those cards are going to be a lot more outdated by the time people unlock it. And then the second exclusive player reward is this 92 overall Darnell Washington, 6'7" tight end, 91 speeds, pretty fast. I don't know. I mean, that'll still be fast by the time people unlock this, but we are probably 5 weeks away from this card, 4 weeks away from this card, so we'll see at the time. But at the end of the day, he is really tall, he's really fast, he's got good route running and catching, and he's a pretty good run blocker if you compare him to all of the other tight ends in the game. So I think the exclusive player rewards are a W. The packs, excluding the legend rewards, are a W, but adding those 2 legend packs and taking away a full legend, a full non-B&D legend, it just really crushes this. I'm not going to go overboard and say this isn't worth playing through because I'm competitive and I like to play online against other people and I like to win. So I'm still going to grind it, but I totally understand for you, you know, offline players only, if you're not really going to touch this anymore. At the end of the day, another big reason you're playing for is for the Season 3 XP, and you need to go through this pass to get it. So cool with the winning objectives, hate the change to Legends not being a full pack anymore, and I don't know. EA, you got to change it. You got time to do it. Make it right. Do it. I'm out for now. We got more videos on the way. Thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.